Hi guys, welcome back. It's Don Wazzy here. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you through the simple steps that I take to find the perfect sensitivity for me. Whether it's switching back and forth between linear or exponential, whether you're new to controller or you're an existing controller player and still haven't found the perfect sensitivity for you, um, watch this video. I promise you will be hitting shots more consistently by taking these steps and be beaming people in no time. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Step 1, review your clips. By reviewing your clips, not just the ones where you die, but reviewing all of your clips, you're essentially learning to correct mistakes you make while under pressure and aiming at the same time. Two of the best ways to do this is jumping straight into an arena game and pushing everyone you can, or the easier, less stressful way is aim dueling people in creative. Either way, you can get a load of clips to review later on to be able to adjust your sensitivity. And basically, what you're looking for in the clips is two things. You will either under aim or over aim. And what I mean by under aim is when you're moving towards the target under a pressure situation, when you're both moving together, you will tend to move towards the target, but just come just short of the target, yeah, and miss a little bit. Or over aiming is practically the same thing, just going further than the target. So when you're in a pressure situation and you got to say do a flick or something like that, you'll flick past the target and that's how you'll miss. Same with horizontal and vertical. If you're below someone, you'll flick up past the target, or you'll flick, like if you're looking down, you'll flick past the target. So that is essentially over aiming and under aiming. Now what I want you to do is once you've reviewed your clips and see what you tend to do, like over aiming or under aiming, I want you to go to your settings. Want you to go to your sensitivity, your horizontal and vertical speed, and I want you to adjust these accordingly by 1 every time. And then just keep reviewing. It's a long and lengthy process, but by the end of it, you will find the perfect sensitivity for you. So if you tend to, like when you're moving left or right, horizontally, if you tend to over or under steer on that, then you either reduce it by 1 or add 1 on. Same with vertical speed, up or down. If you're going too far up, then I would lower it by 1. If you're not going up enough, then I would put it up by 1. So yeah, that's it. And moving on to step 2, using in-game aim trainers. In-game aim trainers are by far the best way to get used to your new sensitivity or even your old sensitivity, just grinding them out every day. The reason they're one of the best ways is because they can help you get used to your ADS and free aim sensitivity without needing another person to practice with. Another way would be aim duels, but if you're just going solo, I would suggest using my Skaavok Aim Trainer. And a good few scenarios I would suggest for your ADS would be horizontal tracking. This scenario is really good. What you want to do is when you're tracking the target, you want to make sure you're either in front or tracking the target smoothly, and your aim's not like flicky or anything like that. You don't want to be too far in front or too far behind, or like trailing behind the opponent. So you want to use, for your ADS sensitivity, you want to use horizontal tracking, vertical tracking, and dynamic, and also using Skeet. 200 HP is a really good one as well. So them 4 scenarios are the best way to find your ADS sensitivity. And then moving on to your free aim sensitivity, any scenario like popcorn, Skeet 1 HP, 360 Z Frenzy, and scenarios like that are really good for finding your free aim. All you want to do is just grab a combat from the hub area and then go into them scenarios and flick between each zombie's head. Just practice headshots, and that is one of the best ways solo to practice your free aim, non-ADS shotgun aim. Moving on to step 3, and the final step in this video is to just stick with it. And what I mean by just stick with it, more often than not, I see people, average players, just changing the sensitivity on a whim, or basically just changing your sensitivity every day when the game's not working right for you, or when you're not aiming, or when you're not hitting shots and stuff like that. More often than not, I see a lot of people copying their favorite pro's sensitivity, and then when it don't work, they'll copy another pro's sensitivity. You need to find your own sensitivity and build up that muscle memory for yourself, because essentially when you're changing your sensitivity every single day and not building up that muscle memory for yourself, you're essentially teaching yourself bad habits or refreshing your muscle memory every day. So what I would suggest is to just stick with the sensitivity, practice it for a few weeks, and then if you're not comfortable with it, then maybe change it. But don't change it drastically, like by 10%. Change it by 1-2%, and then go from there and do it until you actually find a sensitivity that you can consistently aim well with, because you're not always going to hit every shot. Under pressure situations, you're definitely not. So yeah, those are the steps that I would take and that I take when changing sensitivity. So yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. If you like this video, if this video has helped you find your perfect sensitivity, please like, subscribe, leave me a comment on what I could have done better, because content videos are new to me and I'm just starting to get into it. So yeah, anyway, guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.